How do you sort out the so-called jargon from real-world practices that work? Do the members of your organization find some business or technology advice utterly confusing? Welcome to Real Talk with Sam Holcman. In this program, we set the record straight, and in terms that business people and technology people can understand. Now, here is your host, Sam Holcman.
Welcome to this edition of Real Talk. I'm Sam Holcman, and the topic today I think will interest a number of people, and that is, what questions should you ask when hiring a consultant? And we have this advice because we are a consulting firm, and what we've done is basically looked at the questions we've been asked and are going to provide that insight to you. And as reference, there are 7 questions that we believe you should ask someone that you're looking to bring on from a consulting standpoint. And at the end of this, one that really is not worth asking, and we'll get to that one also. So number 1, are you a consultant or are you someone that is into staff augmentation? It's not that one is right and one is wrong, but they're very, very different model. A consultant, in our opinion, needs to be able to formulate the problem or opportunity for you and provide you with a fixed fee. Let me repeat, a fixed fee quotation for that particular service. Of course, staff augmentation is just that. It's by an hourly or time and material type of approach where there's almost like an annuity where things keep going on. Some people call it staff augmentation. Some people call it, with a bit of humor, getting around the budget. But a consultant formulates a problem, formulates an opportunity, provides you with a fixed fee, fixed time approach to addressing your problem or opportunity. Number 2, I know this may sound silly. Are you doing the work or are you just the front person there? Very, very important question. Don't rely on the firm's recommendation or other people's recommendation for a firm. What you want to know is who, eyeball to eyeball, so to speak, you'll be working with and what that individual will do for you and how they communicate, both verbally and otherwise. You want to know what you're getting. And you don't want to open the bag and say, oh, that's not the hamburger that I wanted. You want to be able to look at that person and get an understanding of what they did and who you're working with. Very, very important in the consulting world. Number 3, is this a knowledge transfer type of engagement where we as the receiving organization, in other words, the stakeholders, will get something that they can take forward? Or is it a transaction where the dependency will continue on? In other words, is the consulting firm actually going to give you their understanding of how you can continue in this pathway that you're working on? Number 4, are there any exclusive tie-ins to vendors of any kind that you as the stakeholder need to be aware of so that you can make sure there is no bias to a specific piece of product, software, hardware, whatever particular industry you're in? Number 5, any conflicts of interest. If you're in a specific area or industry, and this consulting firm may have worked with others, is there some restriction as to what you're going to be hearing and also, of course, what they may be telling other people? So you want to know what experiences this individual has had before and if there's any restrictions on any information that the consultant can provide to you. Number 6, you want to be able to have a reference point of where you can look at this consultant's work. What do I mean by that? A website, whether it's some media like LinkedIn or something like that, as this person, if it's a consultant, they have got to have been somewhere in the public domain where they've given presentations or they do webinars or podcasts like this one or something like that, so you can get an idea of what this person has provided to others, whether it's papers, whether it's some type of media. You want to have a unbiased, on your time review of what this person has done, and you can do that in so many different ways today in the various media that is out there. And the last question is, for the problem or opportunity, you want to present the consultant with that problem or opportunity and have them tell you, with what I heard, of course, limited to 10 minutes, 1 hour, whatever it is, how would you approach addressing this problem or opportunity? And I want to caution people, this is not something that, well, I'll take it back to the office and get back to you in 90 days or 3 days or 3 hours. No, they should be able to respond to what I'm hearing today. Here's how I would go about this approach. Not giving you an answer, but the approach to address the problem or opportunity. Those are the 7 questions. Now, what's the question that is a total waste of time? Please provide me with your references. Let's get real for a moment. What do you think the consultant's going to give you? It's going to give you the references for the best people that have said good things about them. It really is a waste of time. Come on, think about it. Is anybody going to say, this company I'm recommending, we really didn't do a good job. So just want to mention that ahead of time. It really is a waste of time. Please look at those other 6 questions. I believe you'll be well served. Thanks for listening. And hopefully you'll get the consulting help that you really are looking for and make this a very positive experience.
Thank you for tuning in to Real Talk. Be sure to join your host, Sam Holcman, again for another edition of our program. We'll have more real topics of discussion then.